Welcome back. In the last video, we said we were going to tell you why Anda is Bohol's secret gem. Here are some of the things that we ended up doing while we were there. After checking in, we were shown to our room. It was nothing crazy since we had only booked the basic room, but it was a good size, everything was clean, and we had a balcony that had privacy and a ton of sun for drying our clothes later. Once we dropped off all of our stuff, it was time to eat. The main restaurant has this amazing outdoor seating that overlooks the ocean. If you're gonna order something, I highly recommend the Quinale or the ceviche. This resort is known for their seafood, and this might be my favorite version of this dish that I've had. It was also nice that all of our family were the only ones in the restaurant at the time. After eating, we set off with Dexter and Michaela to Quinale Beach. Pro tip, by the way, if you're staying at a resort or a hotel in the area, you don't need to pay the local beach tax. Just tell them that you're staying in the area and they'll just let you in. This beach is much nicer than Alona and Panglao and well worth the trip if you're looking for relaxing white sand in Bohol. There were also these cool little crabs that hung out by like the thousands that disappeared when you got within like 20 feet of them. It kind of felt like a game where they would just kind of render out of frame. It's hard to explain, but really cool. Also, did you happen to notice how few people were on the beach with us? After getting back to the resort, we met up with the rest of the family to spend the rest of the night in one of the resort's pools. It was a great time to slow it down and build some core memories with the little ones. Again, we didn't see anyone else come out to use the pools. The resto was like 75% full, but no one else was in the pool. I'm thinking maybe we're just missing the crowds now that we're older and we do everything a little earlier? I don't know. The next day was our chance to try the breakfast buffet. Coffee is always the first thing I look to secure. The next are fruit shakes. But if the buffet isn't for you, there's always a menu to order from. Once breakfast was done, we went and had a little exploration of the cave and the pools that are on the property. Dexter and I were the only ones brave enough to go in. After the caves, we hit the resort's private beach. It was this really neat little cove that had great sand and these little overhangs that you could escape the sun in. Anastasia got to spend a lot of time with mom, her uncles, and Lolo, while I took advantage of renting snorkeling gear and tried to find Nemo. For the hour and a half that we were there on the beach, we had it to ourselves. I can't stress enough how nice the solitude is when visiting such an amazing resort like this one. Peaceful. Swimming was over when the heat finally took its toll, and then we were off to find dinner. We went back to the beach we were at the night before and went to the Quinale Beach Food Park. We highly recommend eating here since it's right on the beach. The crowd was medium, the food was amazing and decently priced, and the views are spectacular. 10 out of 10, highly recommended. Join us on the next episode as we sail down a river. Thanks for watching.